is that better, guys? Tell me if you guys can hear me. I think that works. I think that worked. Tell me if you guys can hear me. Just type something in chat, guys. Or is that better, guys? Tell me if you guys can hear me. Okay, finally. God damn it. Alright, I closed half on GJ. Sorry about that, guys. That was the most annoying thing that works. I think that worked. Tell me if you guys can hear me. Alright, I'm gonna add Barrett right now.
What's up, buddy?
What's up? Finally made it work.
Alright, I closed nice.
DJ. Sorry about that, guys. That was the most annoying thing that hurts. Alright, I'm gonna add Barrett right now. Alright, so we're looking at GJ, guys. So we took a D1 with Barrett. I took it a little bit early. And you know why? It's because this little wick right over here. So we saw this wick with this divergence line. I knew that we were going to see a bounce from here. Took a little bit early than I should have, but as you can see here, it did not stop me out. This wick right over here held that level, and yeah, that was an awesome fucking edge of a seat trade. But right now,
we were talking about edge of seat. That was hilarious. Hey, Jace, do you still have half open on that trade?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know how much you closed. I've got half too.
I closed half right now. Okay, so it looks pretty good. I haven't done my watch list, my other watch list. So every morning, guys, I mean, last night I already did my watch list, but I go over my watch list one more time just to see what has changed with the market. So I haven't. You said a D1 on GN, right?
Yeah, I've got D1s on GN, GA.
Buddy, you're all fucking out, aren't you?
Cat JPY's a D2. I actually am now in an in profit on an AUD USD D1 as well. So we'll see where that one takes me.
Damn.
And then also UCAT is also a D2. like I said, bro, I've been seeing nothing but divergent trades.
We're seeing a lot of we're seeing a lot of momentum. I love that. Retest, over going right here, and stop right over here. Actually, stop right over here.
Being up this early is just fucking refreshing. Really
I know,
is.
right? Who up, bro?
Like it's kind of addicting.
Okay, guys, I got my stop right over here. My stop is at.
Oh, I just got stopped out in profit.
Hey, still a winner for the fucking week, buddy.
Yeah, Ripperoni. No, I think I made. Well, how much was my transaction history? Yeah, that was a good trade.
Mm-hmm.
I still ended up making a solid 1R because I closed half at like 1.5.
Hey, bro, it's still a good win. I'm still in it. I have my stop right over here.
Wait, where did you put your? Where did you just move your stop to break even, or did you move it to?
I move it to about 134, 415. Yeah, because like I feel like it still has a lot of juice in it, just like GN. Look at this GN trade, 3R right here.
Yeah, bro. I moved mine to 134, 420, and it just got stopped out due to spread. Like, damn.
Yeah.
It be what it be. It be what it be. Oh man.
You're still
That's
in.
something I have to work on getting better as a trader, though. Is
What trades are you on, buddy?
I'm currently on AUD USD. D1 idea going long.
AUD USD.
Yeah, I'm in profit. Not enough to start locking stops, but in profit nonetheless.
All right. We'll see what this does.
It gave me like a super tight stop loss, like 2 pip stop loss, based off the price action off that high or low. I was like, I don't feel comfortable with a 2 pip stop loss, so I put a couple extra pips on there. But
yeah,
it was Interesting little presentation.
Huh. Yeah, we're about to get stopped out right now, which is fine. But
Hey man, there are worse ways to get stopped out than in profit.
yeah, for sure, bro. I'm actually happy. Like, bro, like this is a nice winner for the week. And we're about to get stopped out. Ooh, ooh, yeah, we got stopped out right now. All right, guys, good win. Good win for sure. GN, I like how GN is holding structure right there. That's fucking awesome. So the reason why I didn't like GU guys, I mean I like GJ better. My bad. Was because obviously on the time of the entry there wasn't confluence and there was confluence on GJ. There's a buy zone and I saw one of the VIP members got in like around here, and there wasn't a lot of confluence. The liquid 50 is still in the sell zone, and then as well as it's not it's the 50-minute RSI wasn't through the TL, so it just did not have a lot of confluence. So with my trade right here, I took a little bit more of a risk, and look how it bounces. Bear, look at GJ. It's just bouncing up. So it stops me out, and then it just like decides to like, let's fuck with him.
Yeah, dude. I mean, price structure. So it made the on the 1 minute, it made the highest high at 451, which I luckily closed my stop. I closed half like a minute earlier, so it made that highest high, and then it made lower high, and then it blew through that. Like I don't know where it's going, man. I don't know. I don't predict that stuff.
Of course you do. You can't. But for me, because of my
Yeah.
rules and because of my trading style, I can re-enter if I want to. But I'm not gonna do it right now.
Yeah. No, I'm locked. I'm not locked in profit yet, but I'm about to on this AUD. Not AUD. Yeah, the AUD USD trade. AU.
But like I was saying, guys, like there wasn't a lot of confluence. So for this trade right over here is for GJ. I had definitely a lot of confluence, and I could have that as a bit of a riskier trade than GU. Plus there was enough RR. Like if you go in the 15-minute, guys, right over here. Like it's only enough risk reward. Look how it's bouncing on the Asia high right now. Like that's only like 1.3 R. Like come on, I'm not gonna do that. And it looks like it's reversing on us. So first break of the Asian range completely fails on that. And then the 800 EMA is on the way as well. So I'm not gonna trade that. Like, GJ definitely had the better confluence, and it's dropping. So let me look at the 15-minute real quick on this. So just decided to bounce. We still have a lot of momentum toward the upside. So I mean a lot of upside price action right here. We'll see what it does.
GA is now dropping low. It just broke the 50.
Are you in GA right now?
I'm just watching it. I had an alert set up. I'm not in it yet, but I'm watching it.
I see.
I don't like how it violated the 50 on that first little dip, so I might not enter a short just yet. Might wait for that third strike for a D1 or a lower high, but or like a retest or something like that. But yeah, no, it's something interesting to watch.
So my entry tells me that I could, for my rules, I could re-enter if I want. But before I re-enter, I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna rules. It has to close above the 50, and it's still holding structure. So I like that. So I like that. So as you can see here, it's holding structure. Um, right over here, higher highs, higher highs. Didn't make a higher high here, but it did make a higher high here. I like that. I like that structure right there.
Jack is asking if anyone's still in GJ, like we got stopped out.
Yeah, I got stopped out in profit. We'll see. We'll see.
Hey, what are you looking at right now?
I'm looking at GJ still. I'm possibly for a re-entry.
Okay. When you get a chance, check out GA because I'm kind of curious about where that's going. I want your opinion on it.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I see a test 120.43 vested at GU. Yeah, that's what I that's what I said, Leo. Just for me, like GU, the risk reward, the confluence is like GJ today definitely had the better confluence, definitely had the better risk reward, so that's why I took it. And then I took it at a bit of a more of a risk than GU because of the confluences, and I made more money if I would have traded on GU. All right, let's see. Let's look at UZGPY. I was looking at UZGPY too.
Honestly, I'm about to enter UCAD.
What? UK?
Check it out.
UK?
No, not UK, UCAD.
Oh, I was about to say, what are you talking about? Are you trading indices now? Okay,
No.
yeah, we have some divergence here on UJ. Something that UJ, it's just doing its own thing. Asia high right over here is zone supported. There's definitely a lot of, I don't like the liquid 50, so if I do take this trade, I don't know. I don't like how the liquid 50 is falling on this. Like for me, like on a D1, whenever you're placing a D1, on that D1, it's always going to be a heavy pullback because of that falling liquid 50. So for me, not for me, but it's good. It's cool to watch, see what it does. For you guys, if you want to take it. All right, I'm about to enter. Give me 1 second. Close above that. You got that 43 seconds. Close above that, and then I'm entering. Barrett.
So.
Oh shit.
I'm still. What are you talking about, man? I'm still looking at UCAD. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I was seeing if you're still on the call.
Yeah, no, I'm still in the call. I'm still there.
You're just sleepy, mate.
Oh, dude, I'm always sleepy. When I'm not sleepy. Oh.
Alright, so no entry yet because it didn't close above that. I was waiting for that second candle to do kind of like a candle formation, but doesn't look like it wants to. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. Just look at these wicks. Like it's just like like the Asian range, like it really fucking works. Like it really fucking like tests the price action. Just look at that. That's the reason why I didn't enter that trade. UJ. I like how it's making structure. So it fails to make a lower low. So if this breaks the 50, we'll see what that does. Forex calendar, no news today. I mean, we do have that USD news right over here at 9, but I'm probably going to be done trading. You said you were looking at GN? Yeah. Never mind. I got you. Yeah, you were. EA. So it's part of my C set upgrade, so I don't trade that. It looks like it may go all the way up to ADR today on EA. GA. We're looking at same thing with GA. Same thing with EA. It's following the same kind of structure, except GA is a bit lower than EA. Hey guys, if anyone of you guys are watching, actually give me a second. Tell me if you guys can hear the music. If you can't, then I should just fucking delete that because it's not working. EJ, look at that. Oh god. It's falling. Tell me if you guys can hear the music.
I can hear it.
Not you, Barrett, the live stream viewers.
I don't know. I thought you wanted to know if I could hear it or not.
Yeah, that's loud.
Some of you guys can hear the music. I can hear it.
Not you, Barrett, the live stream viewers.
I don't know. I thought you wanted to know if I could hear it or not.
To be honest, that was actually a good trade for a Monday.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
I mean, it's a Monday, bro. Come on, like, it's the beginning of the week. Usually Mondays are fucking slow.
Yeah.
So, having a half an hour winner, it's good. Half a million account, a million account with half an hour, bro. That's good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The only thing I don't like is I don't like how I manage the trade. That's probably
No,
why.
wait,
That's probably
what
because
can you?
that's probably because I was like, trying to do 20 things at once with this live stream.
Yeah, dude. That was
I kind of
rough.
fucked up on that, but yeah, it's still making structure. I want to see how this divergence line. We're still early. I feel like we're still early on GJ. I feel like we still have momentum to the upside.
Potentially, yeah. Potentially. I'm working on an almost late entry on UCAD right now.
So liquid 50 on GU is definitely better, 100%. I will agree with you guys on that. I like how it's flat, but at the same time, like, you know, for like because the liquid 50 right here is falling, and there's divergence on top. So you guys may be like, but if you get someone was saying there's not like it was divergence on GJ, but if you guys look at okay, so we had said divergence from right over here. It looks like it broke already. But still, that divergent line still hasn't broken yet, so you guys have to keep an eye on that as well. So this is technically it's still divergent on top because it hasn't broken the divergent line. So as price right here breaks it, price over here did not break the divergence line, so that would still be divergent against the direction in my opinion. So that's why also, and plus this zone right over here, Asia high, 800 EMA is right over here, so that's in the way as well. Because if you guys look at the 4-hour, and the higher time frames were not as much confluent as GBP GPY. How's your AUD trade, bro?
It's making a double bottom on me. I probably should have, like, going back and doing it again, I probably should have locked the stop when I had a chance in profit, just gotten stopped out, blanket, and then just re-entered. Because it's making now actually a triple bottom across this divergent zone. It's still holding that divergent line, so it's still, the trade idea is still valid. But I had a little bit of a shit your pants moment when my green trade turned red very quickly. So definitely lessons learned this Monday.
That's funny. Well, bro,
Yeah. But
wait, I haven't seen.
you can.
The only reason why like I wouldn't even recommend trading AUDs because like it just the Asian session just happened, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even
Yeah.
trade
No,
AUD.
it's
I
more.
don't even trade AUD pairs.
I set a super wide stop loss underneath the 800 EMA on the 100 on the 1 minute. I mean, so
Yeah. All right. I like how this is doing. What this is
and
doing
honestly,
right now.
UCAD, which I'm also in, is also falling very very quickly. It just made an almost late entry, and now it's falling towards take profit fairly well.
All right, guys. Look at this structure. So it bounces from the 800 EMA. I like that. So I'm gonna get in right over here. So I want to see a counter formation, a clean counter formation. Off that. This is not an A1. I'm not trading an A1. I'm trading this on my own. I've been trading the systems for a long time, so I know what I'm doing with this. And I'm gonna be getting in really soon. I want it for the close. 28 seconds until this closes. It's a lot of fucking volatility on a Monday. This is a really.
I know, man. It's weird. I did not expect this when I woke up this morning.
Definitely keeps you at the edge of your seat. Definitely an awesome way to see. This is why I didn't get in yet. Look at that. That fucking volatility. Holy shit. EJ is pulling up. Literally, this is why I didn't get in yet. This is why I follow my rules. Yeah, it's just choppy volatile, so that's something I don't like. What time is it? It's
Which
5:60.
trade you looking at?
GJ.
GJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. That looks like a. I'm glad we got out when I'm glad that I got out when I did. I'm not looking to re-enter that. There's better pairs out there.
Yeah. G played 2 hours ago. I got 2R. Would you agree that what this setup was at max ADR and was overbought? Let's take a look at it, bro.
What? Which one?
EJ. He took a
EJ.
D2. Still bouncing from that zone. So he's looking at EJ. He took a D2. So yeah, I mean on the 50-minute it was definitely overbought.
Definitely overbought, and on top of that, on the 1 minute, you got some pretty serious divergence. I'm assuming that's what he took.
He took a D2, so it's short. This is like kind of hard. This setup is kind of hard to fucking manage at the same time. Holy crap! So 1 hour right here. Soft ADR. It's not significant EMA. 4 hour. I would like it for it to be off a significant EMA, but wasn't off anything. And like high time frames are really bullish. I mean from this structure, like that's bullish to me. 4 hour, like it's just bullish. So I mean that would be like a really risky D2 in my opinion. But definitely if like you want to take a quick scalp, good trade. It's definitely overbought. It hit ADR, little zone right over here. If we go to 1 minute, see how clean this was. Yeah, it's pretty clean. So for D2, I would always take it as a C setup. Yeah. So I would take profit at the 200 EMA on a D2, and then lock my stop, especially on a D2. And then it failed to reach the 800 EMA, which is the initial target, and then it just basically reversed on you. So for me, I would probably just like have locked my stop at profit and like closed some of it. Definitely this is more than 2 hours, so you would have closed 50% and close 50% at 1 hour, lock your stop, and then basically close another additional percentage at 2R and then get stopped out on this. But yeah, alright, it's cool. It's over. It was overbought. Divergence. And it was off ADR. So, yeah. Still holding that structure right there. That's what I like to see. Alright, see you, Leo. No trades for you. UJ just doing its own thing.
Yeah, UJ's. They're all doing weird stuff right now.
Hey, are you? What happened to AUD?
It's making what is looking like a quadruple bottom. I've got my stop loss above the or below the 1 minute 800 EMA, and so it hasn't broken past the divergent zone sets earlier this morning, but it's not going too high above the 200, which is concerning. So we'll see where it ends up. You know, if it stops me out, it stops me out.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a riskier trade. That's why I downsize the position anyway, because the time zones aren't correct. So it's not a huge deal if I end up getting stopped for this one. UCAD is making lower. It's still technically in the red for the spread, but it's making lower lows and lower highs. So
yeah,
can't really complain about the structure there.
for sure.
None of that. Shit. AUD just got canceled. Yeah, that just fell through. Whew. All right.
Yeah, GJ's
So
falling.
AUD just got hit up.
Did you lose an R on that? 1R?
I lost 1R, yes, but it was like half of my usual position size. So.
So still profitable for the day?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh. Yeah, bro, because like I didn't check AUD. I don't trade AUD, bro. AUD fucking trips me up too much. Plus, it's not the Asian session anymore, which is completely fine. But like again, like you know, Asian session is usually where it's most volatile in my opinion because it's open.
Yeah.
I'm not most volatile. I shouldn't say most volatile. I guess the most volume at. So you took it a short, or I mean
No,
a
I
long.
took it long as a D1.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see where my premise is coming from. It has a nice. I'll send you the markup later, but really nice. It set the divergent zone. It's kept it on that divergent line at the RSI. If you're looking at it,
Yeah, I'm looking
on
at
the
it.
1 minute, like it was a really. It was actually the only reason why I did take it out of time zone is because it was a really nice setup, in my opinion.
Yeah,
But
bro.
then
Okay,
just
so here's the
in
thing.
the profit.
Whenever you're taking this on a Monday, and it's choppy,
Yeah.
you're probably gonna be a little bit early, but we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Because my biggest regret is not moving my stop loss to break even. If I had done that, I wouldn't have lost anything. It would just stop me out with nothing to lose. But that's definitely something that's as like especially as one of the newer traders, it's definitely something that I have to work on. Is not just I've been focusing so much on entries. It's only half the battle. Now I got to get good at managing trades while they're actually happening, especially as a day trader. Cause
Yeah, I mean, bro. To be honest, like for me, I don't take more than one trade. Like for me, bro, I make more than enough money on one trade, so I don't need to. And second of all, like it just stresses you out whenever you have like fucking like 4 trades and you're like trying to manage all 4 of them or something like that. Like for me on AUD, yeah, it looks really clean. Like not gonna lie, divergence since 8:07 UTC time zone or whatever. So it looks really fucking clean, but I think you got in a little bit early. I think you should have waited a little bit, to be honest. Because it's fine. It's fine if we're late. This is my like how I think it's fine to be late. It's just it's not fine to be early. You know, like
Yeah.
and I sometimes take early entries, but the reason why I do that is because I can't with my I lock my stop instantly, like at literally 1 pip or maybe half a pip, because I'm able to do that. But for you, since for the average trader trading or systems, you gotta just you gotta take your time. Because look at Austin, like he just basically waits for his entries all the time. He doesn't go
Yeah.
after them.
It's definitely something that I need to. I don't know, because on the AUD, once I pin down the exact entry time, these little blue arrows on a trader view are so hard to find sometimes. They're a real pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So I got in at 455. So you can see on 455 it broke the 50 once. It made a double bottom. It broke the 50 a little bit. Retraced to the 50, to the 21 EMA, broke the 50 again, and that was my entry point. So I mean that was a pretty solid entry. I'll defend that. It just didn't work out, man. Part of it's probably because the time zone created a bunch of chop. Part of it because
So you
I
gotta
think that's the only.
basically so it breaks the 51. So it breaks the 51 time, all right, and then it makes basically just a starting of a bullet structure, and then it bounces from that zone, from that bullish divergence zone, and then basically it rises again, and then you got onto basically a second break with a 50 right over here, and then you waited for the second, I guess, like the full structure. So if you, in my opinion, bro, like you have to hand structure like right as soon as it breaks the 50 and it touches the 200 EMA. That's not structure yet. That's not bullish structure. It's a start of a bullish structure. So it bounces off and then breaks the 50 again and then got in and then like makes a, yeah, this is what I call like a higher high from structure. But then like
Yeah.
it basically falls again and then like tries to retest and then stop and then just completely falls. So for me, I would not get in because there has to be some set of bullish structure. I mean, if I got in, I would have locked my stop instantly. You know,
Yeah, that's what I should have done. That's definitely like if I had done that, I would have been in the clear. But it is what it is. It be what it be.
because look at GJ.
I
So
can't
the
dwell
reason
too
why
much
we
on it
entered on
though.
GJ. So the reason why like we entered on GJ.
What was that?
So the reason why like GJ was such a better trace because look, so it breaks the 50, makes that higher high finally. I didn't enter right here. I fucking entered here. But where the fuck did I enter? But for GJ, like it breaks to 50. It breaks to 50. Retest breaks to 50 again, makes a higher high from right over here, and then basically fails to make a higher high here. But basically, it's been holding the 50 really well, and then basically like retest and then fully goes out. That's the way I see it though.
Hey, what minute was that? Was our entry on GJ?
What minute?
Yeah, what's the exact minute? I'm trying to find that little. Is there a setting on TraderView to make those little arrows bigger? Because it's such a pain in the ass to find them every single time.
I have no idea what minute we entered, bro. We gotta check the fucking stream. I have no idea, bro. I was literally
Yeah, I
like to
guess.
be honest, like I was like 15% trading and then 85% like just trying, like 80% like fucking like 85% just trying to like work on the stream.
Yeah.
Just making structure here. I like that. Your JPY just complete. It's almost about to touch that zone. AUD USD just completely falling. All right, all right. Ethan said he got stopped out at AUD 0.5%.
Nice. Nice.
Nice. Don't say nice. Say, all right, bro. Good luck.
Well, he got. Well, he said he got. Wait, did you get stopped out in profit on AUD USD?
No, you got stopped out in a loss.
Oh yeah, no. Hey man, we're in the same boat. Don't worry about it. It is what it is. Yeah, so I definitely probably should have waited for. There's so much like. There's a reason why I'm trading with 0.1% as like my maximum lot size because I'm still learning price structure and everything else like that. I'm not scared to admit that either.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
Monday, bro. It's a Monday.
yeah, there's still so much to learn on everything. It's crazy.
You know, the reason why I like this more, and the reason why I took this trade is because it just looked bullish to me. But you know, we got stopped into profit, so I'm fine with that shit. So I took it as a B setup, guys, but I traded it like a C setup. So what that means is I locked my stop at 1R, and then I closed half at 1R. So still profitable in the day. So I took it as a B setup. So basically, I'm taking it as a C setup, but with a bigger risk, basically, and that's fine. You know, my rules say I could do that. I could do that personally because I've been trading the system for a long time. But for the beginner trader, I would just recommend, you know, just A, B, or C setup. Taking A setups maybe like 2%, B setups 1%, C setups 0.5%. I'm gonna have to do some of this real quick.
I'm seeing a bunch of different setups on fucking where the time frames just aren't right. It's kind of irritating.
Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. I love this song.
Yep, someone's trying to slide in your DMs, bro.
What are you talking about? Who?
Jack.
Jack? Where?
Yeah.
Instagram? Fuck. What happened?
Jack Kingston on Discord.
What do you mean? How do you know?
He put it in the Discord chat. He said, "Did you see my DM at Jake
Oh.
Brands?" Whew, strong fucking bar.
The Virgin be respected on PA, on AUD, the way I've drawn it. On PA, on price action on AUD, the way I've drawn it. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. On AUD on the 1 minute, you can see that it's respecting the divergence line on the TDI. I see that. So we could just be a little bit early on AUD. That's what. Oh, I just broke. Oh, fuck, it just broke. As I said that, it just broke. Just breaks it with this fucking big bar.
Yeah, I know. I just got stopped out in UCAD because of that big bar.
Again,
Oh,
a UCAD?
What?
You took UCAD?
Like I said, man, I gotta work on the fucking getting the right time zones. But yeah.
I'm literally gonna fucking like take your fucking trading account away from you, buddy. You took it short?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like we're just seeing a bunch of fucking reversals, which could reverse again during, you know, New York session. We'll see.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of shop. Yeah, I really just gotta get the it was one of those early but not wrong type of deals.
Yeah, bro, you gotta. Come on, bro. You could be better than this. Like, it's not holding structure. Like, People in our VIP chat could just take it on the break of the 50, but it's so improbable. You gotta be more probable than that. Like, we're traders, we're supposed to be trading systems, not strategies. Like, in our community, like, I would not have gotten in that break with the 50. Like, just one break and then you get in. Like, you have to have some confirmation confluence. You have to have, like, especially on D1s, bear structure, you're gonna have liquid 50 in the sell zone at least, 50-minute through RSI. You gotta have some confluence on that.
Bro, there was on the if you're looking at UCAD, there was you broke the 50, you broke up against it, and then you break it again. I re-entered on the almost late on like the almost late theory. Once it made a lower high
What? Maybe we're
on the
fucking.
1 minute on UCAD.
What time? Because, like, here.
5:12.
5:12. So you entered again, and then, like, it didn't break the 50 fully, though. So on that candle, it breaks the 50, and then on the next three candles, basically, you're seeing rejection on that. And then it basically just fucking, it just stops you out, right?
Fell into. Let's see, we should be doing this over Zoom. It fell over.
Here, you could share your screen. Here, share your screen on Discord.
Don't worry about it. We'll go over everything later. But no, it fell. So it broke first at 5:04. Waited until it retraced past it at 5:09, and then broke again at 5:12. Like made a lower high, respected the diversion line. Like that's fucking bearish price structure.
Yeah, I'm not getting what you're seeing, bro. Because, like, for me, what I'm seeing right now on my chart, yeah, I definitely see that divergence. Just a two-head divergence. It breaks the 50 once. Hits a 800 EMA. So basically, if you need to go over the divergence course, but basically, like, 800 EMA is definitely a significant level, 50 EMA. So, like, for me, like, on taking on a D1, I wanted to be off the 800 EMA. I don't want it to be above the 50. And, like, if it is above the 50, there has to be enough risk to reward for me to take it. So, like, from there, like, you can clearly see that it bounces from the 800 EMA. And it, like, on that first time, so the first break of the 50, it hits the 800 EMA, which is the 50-minute EMA, bounces away from it, which is, on the 1 minute, like, on the D1s, that's a significant level where it could reverse on you just because it's the 800 EMA. And then just like on the 15-minute, whenever you're trading the 15-minute 800 EMA, that's a level where it could reverse on you. And so, like,
what conditions should have been met because I was all right. So if you had, where would your entry would have been, or if you would have not taken the entry due to the fucking 800 EMA? Because liquid 50 was falling, RSI was beneath the RSI SMA, and on top of that, it was in bearish territory already. I mean, the liquid 50 did break into the sell zone momentarily. I mean, it was
on time of your entry. On the time of your entry.
On the time of the entry, yeah, liquid 50 was falling. RSI had broken underneath at 512 exactly. RSI had broken underneath the RSI EMA. On my screen, it's green. I know most people it's something yellow or something like that, or red. And then it continues falling. It's just that 800 EMA. That's
Yeah, you definitely gotta send me the market, brother, because I can't see that. On my screen, 512. The liquid 50 is not it's not through the sell zone.
it's not through the sell zone, but
it's falling. Yeah, it's falling. Yeah, okay, I got you. So, like, for me,
no, it's
like,
not through the sell zone, but here I'll send you a quick screenshot of what I'm looking at.
So for me, I would have entered only, like, on this type of, there's enough risk reward on to the 800 EMA for at least like 2R, or like, at least one full R, I know Austin, he'll take it, he'll take a trade, but at least one R to lock or stop into profit or break even. Because that's something that you have to take into account too. Because 800 EMA, that's a level where it's been reversing. It reverses on you. It's just, that's ASFX system. You should definitely know that on all time frames. So for me, like, it bounces away from the 50-minute and then basically just goes all the way up. Can you see that? Like, do you see what I'm seeing? Like,
Yeah, no, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it.
is it definitely like
Uh,
it definitely finessed you so hard. It like,
apparently.
cause like, bro, like it bounces away from the 800 EMA. Now that's a reversal signal. So with that strong bar, it basically it fails to make a lower high. I mean a higher low. I mean a lower high. Fuck, I'm messing up my words. A lower high from right over here. Yeah, for sure. But like whenever, like I would have waited a little bit on that entry, because like with this level right over here, like it quickly on the next three candles right over here, it quickly reverses up on you. And for me, like I would have waited at least like late entry, especially because the 800 EMA is in the way. I don't know. I personally will never have taken that. First of all, I don't even trade USD CAD because of shit like this. It just does weird shit.
Yeah.
I don't. There's no way I will ever trade UCAD. If someone can pay me $1 million, still wouldn't fucking trade USD CAD because I fucking hate it. Like if I was trading $1 million account out and like I had to trade USD CAD only, I would be fucking fucked, like butt fucked. It's like I can't fucking do this.
Yeah.
I can't like USD CAD. Like it just does its own thing. So definitely trade pairs that are fucking better than USD CAD. And then like it's just breaks the 50, yeah, but it does not. Just look at that. Like it basically bounces from the structure. If you look at my screen on the live stream,
Yeah, one second. Let me look at your fucking live stream. You see what's.
you see that questions. Do you see what I'm seeing?
No, I'm still trying to work out how to use Discord. I'm like fucking still brand new to Discord.
Yeah.
How the fuck are you looking at your screen?
I'll share my screen.
Yeah.
You see it? Yeah.
Um.
Go to Discord. I just shared my screen right now with you.
Yeah, no, I'm seeing it now.
Okay, so like from right over here. So as you can see here, okay, bullish leverage just breaks the 50 once. I would count that as a once, and then it bounces from this level. You see how it respects this level from right over here, from like 920,
Yeah.
like these last two, like it fucking. That's the 50 EMA, bro. 50 EMA. That's a significant level. If it breaks or bounces, that's a good that's a good level to tell that you're either in trend or it reverses on you. So, especially on the 800 EMA on the 1 minute, like it bounces from that level, like especially with that big wick, and then basically it fails to make a lower high, which could tell you like, oh, it's gonna go down. But like from right over here, look, I would have not entered like candle closes, it breaks to 50. I don't know where you entered. You probably entered somewhere around here, but I would have
No,
entered.
I before that. So, 1 second here. Let me. I'll send you the markup. Might just be easier than rather than doing it over Discord, unless you want to share your screen.
I am sharing my screen, right?
I'll share my screen. One
Oh,
second.
yeah, you can share your screen easily.
We'll do double screen shares.
You fucking do that.
I think so. Here, click on my screen. On your. Can you click on it? I don't know.
Okay, just share your screen, buddy. Okay, I can see it. I can see it now.
All
Bro,
right,
this
you
is
see
so
it?
fucking new to me. Like with Discord. Let's see.
I know. I know. It's weird. So no, I was watching it from back here once it started making this. It started, set, and then confirmed divergence here. So you got your three strikes and made another. I didn't draw the zone, but there's another zone right here. It breaks the 50 once in this vicinity, in this candle exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Waited until it broke up again, made a lower high, and then broke lower, and then now is my entry candle.
So
That's
to be
what.
so,
That's what.
okay, so to be honest, that's not even. I wouldn't even. Yeah, it does break the 50. So go on the 1 minute. Yeah, it
Yeah.
for sure does break the 50. But with that big momentum bar, I wouldn't even count that as a break. To be honest, like this is my opinion, but like, cause like, it's making lower highs from right over there. But like, just with that big momentum bar, that should fucking tell you something, bro. Like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like the next few candles they're bearish, but look at the bar sizes. They're not even that much. So yeah, it breaks the
Yeah.
50, and then it touches the 800 EMA. So you should. I would have like fucking gotten out once it reversed on you because like it's just like, bro, 800 EMA. Look at that. Look how it fucking finessed you. Bounces from the 50, then fucking goes all the way up. Like I would just be
Yeah, no,
careful
it
because
definitely did.
that's what you're, the 50 EMA. Like it's either like, it breaks the 50, telling you like a reversal of a trend, or a new trend, or it bounces away from it bounces from the 50, telling you a continuation of the trend. And like it's just like it's such a significant level that you have to keep that in mind. Plus
Yeah, absolutely.
past price structure too, as well as bouncing from the 800 EMA. So for me, yeah, it does. Like technically, it breaks the 50 once, and then it does a retest. But look at that big bullish bar. And then basically gives you a second retest, and you would enter there. But bro, like if you're seeing that it bounced from the 800 EMA, like that's not a good sign in my opinion. That's totally not
Yeah.
a good sign. Like if it breaks the
Well, I
800
know that's
EMA,
why.
I would have basically just got on my position right there.
Yeah, well, I mean, unfortunately, that was due to, I want to say due to spread. There was still, my actual position was located somewhere, Jesus, it was located somewhere down here. So, yeah, no, I definitely learning a lot for a Monday, I'll tell you that much.
Yes, sure, for sure, bro. That's all you could do.
Yep.
This is a stupid song.
What song you listening to? What's your playlist?
Oh, it's not like my playlist, bro. Like I have to do like a non-copyright sound playlist because of last year.
I don't see the playlist non-copyright sound.
I think Siri's yelling at you.
No, it's my Alexa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look how choppy it is. So, okay, so this is something to look forward for. So this is something totally that I want everyone in the live stream to see. So as you can see here, there's clean movement here. Literally, like a lot of volatility, a lot of clean movement on GJ. And then later, as soon as it stops me and Barrett out in profit, look how choppy it is. Look at the wicks. Look how choppy it fucking is. That's not something you want to see. That means price right now is literally like it just doesn't know what to do. But it definitely looks bullish at the moment. So we'll see. We'll see if we'll do a re-entry. But I'm not if I'm doing a re-entry, it's not going to be the original position size for sure because of the liquid 50, 15 TL, and it's probably going to be probably at a quarter of a percent if I'm getting in at GJ again. But right now, like there's no way I'm getting in. Like it's just choppy. No. So Cyclo Games says, do you always wait for the third touch on the divergence line before entering? No, I don't. I trade 2 hits, 3 hits, 3 point, 2 point divergent line. So for me, it doesn't really matter. Of course, more confluence on the 3 hit. I mean, more of a probability on the 3 hit. But yeah, I mean, I don't always. Of course, I don't always wait for the third touch. Like sometimes, like trades don't even hit the price action 3 times, or like the divergence line 3 times before reversing up on you. So like yeah, you could you could trade 3 hits. There's nothing like that against you, just because it's going to be probably more of a more probable trade on your favor. But for me, like I trade 2 point, 3 point, 2 hit, three hits or whatever on my divergence trades or D1 or D2 trades. Okay, so right now in GJ. All right, GJ. I like how UJ is trying to make some structure right now. EJ, it's reversing on us. UCAD, still going up. Are you still looking at Paris, Barrett?
Kind of, sort of.
I'm looking at GJ still.
What's up?
I'm still looking at GJ.
Where's your entrance be on GJ now?
My entrance?
Yeah, like,
I'm out. I'm not trading.
I know you're out. But like, if you were going to re-enter, where would that be? Because I don't see any sort of potential re-entries right now.
So like, if you look at I mean GJ is still holding structure right now. It's still holding bullish structure. It's just really fucking choppy. And the divergence line, yeah, it broke. Like not really actually, because if you take it again from that pullback, it hasn't broken fully yet because of that pullback right over here. But like I would re-enter probably at because it breaks the 50, so like, that would be one re-entry sign. But for me, because of these wicks right over here, I would be really careful. So I want to see at least like, strong bullish bar confirmation before my entry, and then I'll have my stop basically at one of these lower lows, basically higher lows. But for me, like, honestly, like everyone watching this stream, like what you guys see, like I do, I don't want you guys to do it because I'm not a beginner. Like I've been trading the systems for a long time, and like I lock, like with my trading stop, I lock my stop literally fucking instantly as soon as I can. So, like I'm allowed to take these kind of like riskier kind of setups because like most of them I get stopped out into profit. And like I don't want you guys to do the same trades as I do because like you're not gonna manage it as fast as I am. Like there's no offense to you guys or anything like this. Just I've been trading the systems for a long time. I don't want you guys to like fuck up and then like blame it on me saying like, fuck, I lost in a trade because of Jake's brand or whatever. Like you guys look at what I'm doing, but like be careful. Like again, like oh wait, give me a second. So we got two more. Okay, so if this bar closes above that zone that I have on my screen, I'm probably gonna re-enter.
So I'm gonna get on your screen.
We got 35 seconds. Let's see. There's a lot of volatility on this shit, so I'm gonna be a little bit careful. So I'm taking it as a 1/4%. So even if I lose on this trade, I'm still profitable on the day. $18 seconds, 17 seconds. Let's see what we have here. Nope.
15, 14, 13.
Nah. Look. So we're racing on us.
Yeah.
Okay. Tests that zone. Strong bullish bar. I want to do a bullish engulfing candle. Let's see.
Probably gonna take a break to eat real quick. I'm starving.
Go for it, buddy. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna do like a little Instagram story, so.
Bet. I'm gonna log off real quick.
Alright, buddy.
I'll be back on the charts in about probably 20, 30 minutes.
Alright, bro.
Yeah.
See ya. Alright guys, what's going on? So I took a trade on GJ. Sorry for like I guess like the little confusion in the live stream. I was trying to set it up and my microphone wasn't working for some reason. But anyway, so we took a GJ trade with Barrett. So basically I entered here and then I got stopped. I closed 50% of my position. Actually a little bit of more of a 50%, a little bit more than 50%. At 1 R it goes about 1.3 R. And then basically I get stopped out for the remainder of the position. So I'm still profitable for the day. And yeah, just happy. It's Monday, so don't go crazy, y'all. Like it's, you don't know what's gonna happen with these. I guess like with Monday volatility and like choppiness. So be careful. And yeah, stick to the live stream. Look at the live stream, guys. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later. All right. All right, guys. So I just re-entered right now. 1/4%. Re-entry is about right there. Oh my god, look at that bar. So my stop right now is actually at that significant lower low right over here. And then I'm going to take it up to about right over here. That's my original stop. So it's really choppy right now. Look how choppy it is. Low. I was trying to set it up and my microphone wasn't working for some reason. But anyway, so we took a GJ trade with Barrett. So basically, Alright, so just basically doing some fucking thing. So if I lose on this trade, I'm still profitable in the day. So I don't really fucking mind. You know, with re-entries, you know, you really gotta, you really gotta master re-entries, just because it's fucking like, you know, it's fucking hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's fucking hard to master on re-entries. Um, so you gotta be really careful with that because, you know, on re-entries, if you don't get it fucking right the first time, you'll get stopped out, and then eventually the second time or third time, it'll fucking then eventually go up, which will make you basically like, I guess, just take re-entries and re-entries over and over again. And then whenever you do that, you're basically going to be losing like, you know, 3% in one, like 3 trades or whatever. So I don't recommend re-entries unless it's an actual like clean setup from like a D1. Nothing like me. And it's just really choppy right now, so I have to definitely keep that in mind. But yeah, re-entered guys. No, I think my stop is actually a little bit right over here. Yeah, it's right there. And then yeah, so almost 2R. Not a full 2R, but oh well. Oh, I love this song. Every single day. I'm pretty sure I have this in my playlist. We're gonna have a sick workout today as well. Let's go. Savannah, bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Savannah. Alright guys, so we're gonna get a call on with Ryan, with one of our ASFX coaches. Oh shit.
just in case. So particularly after
So this is my little weekly trading plan. So I use this as like, I guess like, just my weekly trading plan. What I have to do. No D1s off the 200 MA. Make around 5 to 10%. Lowest risk 0.25. No to trade the first break of the Asian range. You know, it helps me basically, you know, formulate my trading. You know, what my expectations for my trading for this week. And we're feeling great, guys. My trading has been really fucking well so like past like fucking months. So I just, you know, I've just been grinding, just sticking to my plan, sticking to my rules, back testing a shit ton. Wait, what's up, bro? Can you see my screen?
How are you?
Pretty good. Can you see me? Or fuck, I don't even know, bro. Sorry, I haven't actually.
Right now.
Huh?
It's loading.
It's loading. Cool. You looking at any trades?
Yeah, I'm in GU right now, off of 50.
GU?
Huh?
You're at GU right now?
Yeah. I was actually also when I first woke up, I actually got into GJ,
Mm-hmm.
but when it came back into, because I saw that as a like that last higher low, I saw that as like a third hit and a higher low, so
Yeah.
I liked it when it tested the 800 and the 50.
Mm-hmm.
But as the liquid 50 came into the sell zone, I got out of it like -4 pips.
Okay, I got you. For me, okay, so like, let me share my screen so I can show you where exactly I entered. But for me, I entered. I woke up a little bit early, so I was definitely looking at GJ with that divergence. So can you see my screen?
Yeah.
So for me, like I saw right here, we're making, you know, we broke it the 51 time. To go for like the, I guess just making some kind of structure, bullish structure. So I got in about right over here. I did get in a little bit of a early, but I made sure that my stop was at this wick right here because I knew that it could bounce from that, and literally it fucking bounced right from that wick. Like I think my stop was like right over here, something around there, and then so it bounces away. I closed half at 1R, and then basically like actually a little bit more than half at 1R, and then goes about 1.3, at least for my MetaTrader 4 app, and then at 1.3, and then basically I get stopped out with Barrett the remainder of the position like around right here. So yeah, right now I'm actually I re-entered again on GJ to take it long. Something on GU. You know the reason, yeah, it's definitely like I know like on that D1 it was definitely better than I guess like GJ like on the time of the entry, but like
Yeah, I like the 50-minute more on GU than GJ.
Really?
Yeah, because it's not oversold and it's not divergent.
Yeah, I mean like
the divergent on the 1 minute can be a little bit cleaner, but I like the higher probabilities better on the 50-minute in my opinion.
yeah, I for sure, bro. Like for me like what I personally see it is, you know, yeah, it breaks the divergence line for sure, but like, you know, it's still holding that. So I would still count that as, you know, the divergence line. Even though it breaks on the TDI, it hasn't broken on price action. So for me like that's still like a valid, I guess. And like for me like the Asian high zone, like just from like that retest, like adding like how that was. And then as well as I guess like, you know, the 800 EMA is on the way as well on the 4 hours. So on GJ it wasn't like that. So that's why I like personally for me I like GJ a little bit better. But you know for sure I definitely see like on the 1 minute like it was a definitely like the D1 happened before GJ happened. And you know it breaks to 50. I know one of the ASFX members got in like on this break. I would have honestly gotten in right over here. About right there. But yeah, about like right there. But yeah, I mean it looks like it's still like holding structure, which you know it's something that I want to see on GUP pairs right now. And yeah, let's just see what it does. Like you know, it that Asia high zone, like it just bounces from the Asia high zone, So that's something to keep in mind. That's something that I before I traded that, um, before I was looking at GJ or GU, like I didn't like how the Asia high zone was right there. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't trade it on GJ.
Mm-hmm.
On the 15 minute, that wasn't the problem. I mean, there was more risk to reward. My bad. There's more risk to reward on I guess on like the toward the Asia high, and then on GU for me the risk to reward was like less. So that's why I like GJ a little bit better, and then as well as like the higher time frame like there's a little bit more of a higher time frame confluence on GJ than GU, just a little bit, for me to say okay I like GJ a little bit better. But for sure, like I definitely see it. Like it's definitely bullish at the moment. It breaks the divergence line. So I guess it's just like different opinions, bro. Like for sure, like
Yeah.
like just whatever. Like I guess like there's a lot of opinions out there, and for sure, like both of them are good trades. Both of them are really fucking good trade. Like at the moment, they're bullish. They're holding structure. They're the bounce of the 50 right now, and high time frames are bull buys as well. So yeah, but that's just the way I saw it personally.
Yeah. No, and I mean, as you bring it up, of course, I'm seeing it here too. Um, where is it? Yeah. Because for me, even if it goes up to high of day, even okay. So if for me, I think I got an okay price. So even if it goes up to the high of the day, like the body high,
Mm-hmm.
right at the high of the day, the body right there, it's still over 2 hour, over 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
If
Yeah.
it just matches high of day, it's still again just over 2 hour. So I'm okay with it. I mean, right now I'm
For sure.
you know
For sure, bro.
I'm
100%. Like,
7 pip pressed, so I'm okay. Three,
mm-hmm. Yeah, because
doesn't
like
take a whole lot.
that makes sense.
But the one thing that I do have my eye on for maybe a swing trade or intraday trade is GU. I'm sorry, EU.
Oh shit. I was supposed to look at EU today, but I completely got off. Yeah, EU. Were you taking short?
Yeah.
Hey, literally me too, bro. Cause like, look at the daily structure. Like, I took this swing trade like a couple, like I don't know, like fucking like what 2 weeks ago, 1 week. I don't even know, like 3 weeks ago, something like that. But it's just I love how it's making lower highs on the daily. Like that's some for me. That's really like it's really bearish at the moment. So like basically, I'm just waiting. Like I feel like there's gonna be a breakout on the daily, soon. So like like obviously you can't tell if it's gonna break out, but like you could just keep on taking the trades. For me, all the shorts that I've taken on EU, I've gotten stopped out in profit. But like for sure that's something that I like as well, taking it short on EU.
Yeah, with how overbought it is, and then it's divergent, of course, in that yesterday's high.
Mhm.
Thursday's high.
Mhm. Right over
Yeah,
here.
I like this idea. Even the 1 minute is divergent, so if you wanted to get better entry, I mean, you probably could, which is what I'm actually looking at. Probably what I'm done with GU.
Mhm.
If GU keeps playing around, I'm probably just gonna switch over to EU
Mhm.
and go back to sleep.
That's how the life is, bro. I barely slept, so I fucking like feel you too.
Yeah, dude, I only slept like 4 hours today.
Oh, well, that's a bit more. Bro,
Probably
usually I
less.
only fucking sleep like 3 hours. Like, it's fucking terrible. I don't even know how I do it sometimes. It's probably that pre-workout. I fucking take a lot
Yeah,
of pre-workout.
yeah, I see dry scoops.
Yeah, I try. I let Barrett dry scoop some pre-workout like yesterday or like 2 days ago, and he fucking like he was just so done with it.
Yeah, see, I can't do that anymore. I did a couple times. Well, when I was first starting to learn how to trade, I don't know if you watched the video with Austin, but I would sleep 3 or 4 hours, and then I sleep another 3 or 4 hours in the morning, in between work.
Yeah,
So, like, dude, that sucked. I probably did that for 3 or 4 months.
really.
I was like, no, I gotta do one or the other.
Yeah, for me, like I'm just like But I mean, usually like if I'm really fucking tired, I try to take a 30-minute nap, which believe it or not, it fucking works. 30-minute nap like it gets me through the day, and then I take my
Yeah, I
pre-workout,
take power naps.
and then I
Oh yeah.
finally like I have some energy with that pre-workout. But then like once that pre-workout fucking dies during the evening, bro, I'm so dead. Like I can't fucking like do anything.
Yeah, dude. No, and couch naps are the best because if you take a nap like in your bed, it's hard to get out of bed. If you take a nap on your couch, it's easy.
I have a couch in
Just
my
get
in
right
my in
out.
my office, and like for me, like it's just it's hard both ways. I just whenever like bro, like that fucking sleep, I don't know how to fucking like it's just so fucking hard. Like sleep is like something much harder than like I don't know, like you whenever you fucking get up, like you don't want to fucking get up physically, like you physically fucking can't. And I'm like I'm trying to get out of bed, but I fucking can't, so I have to like literally push myself out of bed. Fucking like I'm on the ground, I'll be like, okay, I gotta fucking get up now.
Dude, and like with me, it's well mainly with trading now. I think it's just because I enjoy it. You know, you enjoy the hustle. You like what you do.
hmm
For me, it's so much easier to get out of bed. Like on the weekends, dude, I'll be in bed. I kid you not, for like 2 hours. It's like, dude, I have nothing to do. I'm like, might as well just watch movies and TV all day. Like hell no. So I just stay in bed for 2 hours. But like today,
hmm
dude, I'm right out.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for me, like I try to take as much rest in the weekend because like that's the only time I actually sleep, like 6 hours usually. So for sure. Um,
Yeah, I mean, sleeping only 3 hours in the weeks in the weekdays. Yeah, I bet.
oh my God, yeah, it's a fucking pain. Like it really is. But honestly, like as soon as like I have to take, I guess like a cycle off my pre-workout. So as soon as I do that, it's gonna be really fucking hard. I can imagine it's gonna be really fucking hard to like operate during the day.
Yeah, because you're used to it. A lot of caffeine. Well, I'm not sure if your pre-workout has caffeine,
Oh yeah, it
but
has
you're
like bro,
used
it
to
has literally like fucking like
rushing.
almost 1,000 milligrams of caffeine. It's ridiculous.
God damn.
I don't think yeah, it's fucking like it's that type of pre-workout where like fucking people can die from it if you take like more than like two big scoops.
Yeah, which one is it?
It's called ESP. Um,
Yep. Yeah. I have a cup too. I have a tub too.
you have a tub of
Not a huge
ESP.
thing.
Yeah, I take like literally one scoop every single day, one full scoop every. It's fucking like that's not that's not healthy.
Yeah, I think the most I've ever had in a day was like 600, and that was because I went on 2 hours of sleep. I drove to California and back, and I was up for like so we left here at 3 o'clock in the morning, spent the whole day over there, and then we got back like at 5 or 6.
hmm
So 26, 27 hours, um, and on 2 hours of sleep,
Really,
like from the previous night. So but I mean, I was fine. Just a bunch of Red Bull.
really, yeah. For me, like it definitely like you don't feel the sleep until like eventually like it'll just fucking hit you out of nowhere. Literally,
Yeah.
it's the worst. Because you're fine 1 second and then it's another second you're like, oh fuck, I can't do this anymore. Because like whenever like I basically like I went to Texas for a wedding and I didn't sleep at all. Like literally like 2 hours of a sleep and I had to drive like 2 hours to Oklahoma, and like bro, like I was literally fucking sleeping on literally I don't know if I should be telling you this, but literally fucking sleeping whenever I was driving the highway. Like I was swerving too. I was like fucking hell, like I'm gonna die fucking like tired. Like it was fucking ridiculous. Like I really had to stop and then just take a deep breath and then continue on. But it was just it was like one of the first times where like I felt really fucking tired to almost crash a fucking car.
And if that's happened to me too, where I just kind of like doze off for just 2 seconds, and I think I was in a construction zone at one point, and then I hit a cone.
hmm
I just hit a cone with my side mirror, and that's what woke me up.
Really? Holy shit.
Yeah. Well, dude, when I went to Philly, right, for the Philly seminar,
Yeah.
I mean, with the exception of a couple, 30-minute naps on the plane, because I couldn't, well, I could barely sleep on the plane. Who can? But with the exception of like two 30-minute naps, I was up for over 48 hours straight. Because I was up all Monday, and then, well, I traded Monday morning.
hmm
I had something to do on Monday, and then I took the red eye from here to Philly,
Really?
and then by the time I got to Philly, it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. Actually, I got to the seminar late, and then of course the whole day, and then at night, we went out to eat pizza and drink,
hmm
and well, I ate pizza and I drank.
Holy shit.
um, G was pushing right
I
now.
know.
Hold on, let me
Let's see
close
what
that
it
real
does
quick.
with this divergence line. So if it breaks through this divergence line, then that'll be a freaking good move.
Yeah, I'm up. I didn't even do the math. So,
Holy shit!
so my
Yeah,
risk was 7 pips, and I'm up 13.
yeah. For me, I'm up like around like 6 or 7 pips on my reentry.
Okay,
Actually, 4 pips.
that's good.
My bad. For around three pips right now.
It's not pushing
It is right now. It's
GU is pushing right now. I'm
oh my
up
god.
14.
It's definitely like for the D1s like like in the beginning, especially on a Monday, you're always gonna be a little bit early, and then retest and then
Yeah,
fucking finally just goes off. That's why I
yeah. See,
added.
I was okay with GU.
Hmm.
Yeah, GJ is pushing too. I guess not as much. Maybe something USD related.
Yeah, something maybe. USD
Or
news
maybe
is
just
at
doesn't
nine
have a
o'clock. I know USD news is like at 9.
yeah, and then it just might be something not necessarily news related, but just something U.S. related. Trump probably tweeted or something.
Maybe with the China trade wars, or not China trade wars, but with like the I guess like have you heard about like the military setting out cruisers and like a bunch of boats to the South China Sea, some more tension on the China trade war, and then China like just as our ally or something.
Kind of. Honestly, I don't really pay a whole lot of attention to fundamentals.
Yeah, maybe that could be something because I know like well there's a lot like everything affecting like China like that usually affects the yen a lot because like I don't know just maybe how correlated with like the trade like China trades with Japan with all around like the Asian countries, so who knows, but I do know like if there's some kind of like news events on China like China's fucking up or something like that, it usually affects the yen a little bit.
Yeah, because EU just took off. It broke high a day in one candle.
Yeah, I see that. Oh my god.
Yeah,
It's past ADR right now.
yeah. It broke divergence. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna be taking that
No,
trade.
no, no.
Yeah,
It breaks the one daily 800 you made right now.
yeah. I mean, we can see if it holds, but still, I really like the level that it was at. And now that it's broken, like especially if it holds, even on the 15 minutes, like nah, I'm all right.
Yeah, and especially on UJ, it just fell down right now. So it
Yeah,
is. It looks like
that.
it's USD. It's probably USD related, kind of.
Yeah, that's why GJ pushed, but not as hard.
Yeah.
G on the 15 minute though, GJ's looking nice, so hopefully it holds. You got the, it's not an A1, but you still get the EMA crossover there.
I'm about to lock my stop at break even on my position on GJ.
What's your entry price?
Entry price. It's around. Let me check my MT4. 134.423.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, you can even say if it was me, I would probably move it up to 39, right under that candle open, or even like at the 50 EMA.
Yeah, the only thing that's stopping me at the moment, like it's really choppy. Look how choppy it was, like coming down. Like it's just really choppy.
Yeah,
So for
that's
me,
what
like
I did.
I'm just taking just a little bit of more like for it to breathe, and then I'm locking my stop at break even.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly why I closed it because it was too choppy, and then with the 1 minute liquid 50, I
Yeah.
was like, nah, I'm all right.
Mhm.
Gave me a little bit of push up, I got out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
it
up
breaks.
16.
Looks like if it
You.
breaks, so like 57 seconds until, let's see. Yeah, GU is beautiful right now. I like that.
Yeah. And like I always say, everything has its probabilities, but in the end, you have to focus on. That's exactly what you have to focus on, the probabilities, because
Mhm.
it can be like you mentioned, you have the daily 800 right there. So in the higher time frame, it is counter trend. Like you always hear me say, dude, just because the setup works doesn't mean it was like the trade of the day. It was a good setup. I mean, I'm glad it worked out, obviously, but I treated it the same way that I treated GJ.
Mhm.
I think I like the structure a little more on the 50 minute.
Yeah, for sure. Um.
Are you streaming right now
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I am. If you don't,
on YouTube?
yeah, on YouTube right now. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's still pushing. Gee.
Yeah. Up. think my FX trading, I'm up 16 right now. 16.4, 16.2, around there. Nice push. And I'm in, I probably have 35 or 40% left in, closer to 40. Stop locked, so I'm good.
Oh, you're stopping to like profit right now?
Yeah. My entry price is 931 and my stop's at 94. So enough to cover the commission too.
Yeah,
And
if 3 seconds, like if it breaks, it's about to break. Yeah, it breaks. So it broke the divergence line. So
if it can break that zone high of the day, I mean, obviously it's already made a new high of day, but I'd like to see it break that zone. Like at 51.
For sure. Yeah, definitely GBP pairs are becoming bullish right now. Yeah, GJ for sure. It's choppy. Like, it's really fucking choppy. GU definitely the candles look a little bit more cleaner. Could be because like on Friday it was a bank holiday, so as you know, banks started to open for more volume. Like volume just basically just fucking opens up a shit ton because like Friday banks were closed. So.
Yep, picking back up at speed.
Yeah, I'm about to lock my stop at break even.
Nice. Yeah, so I'm officially blue for the day. I made up the small loss on GJ. And made up that plus some on GU. So even if I get stopped, I'll probably take some. I'm gonna take a little bit off here right now because this is 2R for me.
What's around 2R already for you?
Yeah, because my 2R technically is 14 pips and I'm up 16. So close it a little bit more there. Yep. So I'm up 0.5% for the day.
0.5%. Oh, that's good. I'm at 0.5% for my original GJ position, and then I just lock my stop at break even right now for my re-entry.
Nice. Yeah, on this one I was only in like maybe 1.2, 1.3%, not a whole lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, pushing again up 18.
Oh my god.
Dude, it's pushing hard. Hopefully
it is pushing hard.
Through.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's just basically like waiting for like, you know, first entry we were late.
You're early?
I mean like for like these D1 entries on GJ and GU we were a bit early, but now like as it basically just waited and it's just basically like fucking like we're waiting.
Yeah. So one thing that I use, so when I trade my stock options, what I use is called squeeze indicator. So it's almost like it's based off of volume, right? Where it's measured by like, imagine like the stationary 50, right, at the 0 mark, but it's with dots, right, like colored dots depending how much volume there is.
Yeah.
And then based on the actual volume and the movement of the candles and whether it's the stock or whatever, it's represented by bars either up or down depending how it's moving. So when I look at my options, I look for areas of consolidation, right, after nut move or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I look for basically the squeeze or like lack of volume while it's consolidating. And what I look for is as it breaks out of whatever range that it's in, and that it starts to get out of the squeeze, like those dots on the bottom change color, and you see the volume start picking up, you see the bars start to go up, and then that's when you buy your calls. It's when you buy your options. And actually, you kind of had that too on the 15-minute.
Yeah, for sure.
This option, I'd be buying some calls right now.
Yeah, it's beautiful. For me, like, honestly, like, I like trading probabilities. It keeps me, I guess, in the right state of mind because with my trading style, just because of how aggressive I am with, like, you know, taking my entries and then my risk as well, you know, like, I would want to know that I'm in the, I guess, like, the most probable trades, I guess, just because, like, again, like on D1, so, like, I'm not 100% trading the rules where, like, you know, it's 1%. Like, I trade up to about 3% of my D1s. D2s, like, it's always going to be less than maybe a percent. Like, there's no way I'll be trading a D1. I mean a D2 with like risk. But on D1s, like, I try looking for the high probable setups, and I go a little bit risky on them, and which it could fucking bite you in the ass for sure. But I make sure that as soon as I'm in literally like 2 pips in profit, I try to do it at break even as fast as possible, and that's just basically like it fucks with my risk reward. Don't get me wrong, but like my win rate is really high with that, and that allows me to at least like lose much less on like trades like that. So for me, like, it's just different trading styles for sure, and like bro, like, you're fucking killing it. GU, killing, like, look at that, killing it.
Yeah, dude, it's working out really good, and I appreciate that.
Mhm.
I'm about to be at 3R right now.
Really?
Yeah, if it pushes one more push up, I'll be at 3R.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, man, I'm happy. But yeah, with when it comes to my trading, like, yeah, of course that's what our whole system is based off of. Is probabilities, right? That's what we have so many parameters and why we use our indicators, because it's going to help our probabilities. Although I do like to be a little more conservative with my risk, dude. I barely risk ever, honestly, more than two. I can't remember the last time I risked more than 2% on a trade. Even before that, maybe even on this one, like I said, at 1.1, 1.2, maybe 1.3 if that.
Mhm.
But I do like to I prefer to use my levels rather than just moving my stop right to break even.
Yeah.
Like, even now, only because I'm up over, right now I'm up 2R, that I moved my stop actually into profit. Otherwise, if you look at the 15-minute, my stop would probably be under the pin, under the pin of my entry candle.
Yeah, that
where
makes
it went
sense.
up 20.
Mhm.
And I'm okay not having my stop in profit if it's at a probable level where I think I'm safe. But here, like, if it comes back down to the 21, no, I'm out.
Yeah, that makes sense. On the 15-minute or the 1 minute?
15.
15. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. But it looks like it could be bullish for sure.
Where everyone else got stopped?
Huh?
Do you remember that EA trade where everyone else got stopped?
Which
And it
one?
pushed
Last
up
week?
like 20, 30 pips in 2 minutes?
Last week?
No, this was like a month ago.
Oh, bro, I don't know. I take so many. I have. Was Austin in it?
No, he wasn't.
Or he wasn't?
It was off 200. He doesn't like the trades off the 200.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, for me on my trading plan right now, like, I'm not supposed to take D1s off the 200, just for my, or just so I can, like, I don't know, like, I like taking trades off the 200 whenever, like, I guess, like, the higher time frames are like, confluence with that, and it looks bearish. But like, D1's, like, in my opinion, it's a bit hard because the liquid 50 is always on the reversal of that, and so whenever you're trying to take a D1, like, yeah, it may go into profit, but from what I saw in my back testing and from my trades, it always, like, pulls back on you a little bit harder. So I don't know, but for sure, like, it's just everyone's, like, I guess, like, amount of risk. But yeah, I don't remember EA. I think I do. Whenever everyone got stopped out, I don't think, was I in it, or
I don't think so.
was that like in the beginning
I
of
don't
June?
remember. I know a couple, like Lindsay was in it. Lindsay, Alex was in it. Manuel was in it. A couple other people were. I forget his name, but tell you he was GG.
Mhm.
A couple people were in that trade, and it pushed down like a little bit over 1R and 30 pips. And then it pushed up pretty much right to the entry price.
Yeah.
And then back down. Like, and it ended up going 116 pips, which was my take profit level. It was 116 pips. It was 3R. And right at the entry price, basically it pushed down, pushed up a little bit, and then it started at entry, right? It started continuing. It made its downward move. And when it came up to retest, it literally came up right under that level before it pushed down. But because everyone had their stop just under that pin.
That pin, yeah.
Everyone got stopped at except for me.
Yeah. Like,
disrespect.
yeah, levels are so fucking important, bro. Like, whenever it comes to like trading, like, especially D1s, like, levels are so fucking important. Like, it comes to, like, literally, like, the pin and, like, the zone. Like, for me, like, the reason why I didn't get stopped out on this is because of this little zone the little, like, stuff that I had right over here. So, like, I know, like, it was probably gonna bounce from that I guess like if it was gonna bounce, it was gonna bounce from that direction. So that's why I had my stop all the way down there, just a little bit more, just in case, like just for more room. But like literally, it's just all about that level. Like look how fucking close it got. I almost got stopped
Dude, I would
out.
have done the exact same thing.
And then like
Yeah.
finally just goes up. So with D1s, like especially like what I saw for my re-entries, or just D1s in general, like you have to really like, I guess, master the levels. Like you have to master like the bounces, the higher highs, the lower highs of the bounce or whatever, to get like the trade right. Because if not, then you're basically gonna have like a hard time of like trying to lock your stop, and then trying to like enter in the right, I guess, the right way, the right position. So it's definitely hard.
And then your stop too.
Yeah, your
Where to
stop.
put your, because like a lot of people like don't know where to put their stop, and even if they get in late, they're still putting their stop at pin low, and it's messing up the risk to reward ratio.
Mhm. Yeah, it's definitely harder. So GU right now definitely looks a little bit more better. Yeah, definitely looks better than GA.
Yeah, GA or GA?
No, GU looks better than GA right now. But like
Okay,
something
I'll
that I
take
like on
GA.
GJ a little bit is it's on the 50 minutes making a higher high. So that's something that I like about it. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah. So
And
I like how it's like
sometimes like the slow movers are nice.
the what?
The slow movers are nice.
Yeah, for sure. Do you usually?
Because with this, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, do you usually manage your like D1s like off the 15 minute and 1 minute?
Yeah, so right now I'm not gonna like. So I don't like to focus on the 1 minute
Mhm.
unless it starts like slowing down a lot more. Like if it starts pushing down, I might go down to the 1 minute to see what it's doing, mainly to see if I need to get out early or not. But
Mhm.
at this point, I have the fifth. I'm mainly watching the 15 minute. Although on my FX trade, uh, I have the 1 minute up. So like just like kind of like glance at it a little bit more.
Mhm.
But mainly I'm making my decisions off of the 15 minute.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, for me, it's a little bit more of a both. Like, I like looking at the 1 minute just to see how what structure is doing. Like, we're still making lower highs, higher highs, or whatever. And then I look at the 15 minute basic. Like, usually, like, if it's, it's making structure and I have nothing to worry about, I just take on the 15 minute. Like, I just, let it be and let it do its thing and try not to look at it at
Exactly.
all. But unless it slows down, then I check for divergence against my direction. Because that's usually what happens. If it starts slowing down, there's probably some kind of divergence off a level.
Mm-hmm. So like right now, if GU does start pushing down, it'll it'll start forming divergence right here and in the 1 minute too. I mean, with a push like that, it's kind of to be expected that you're gonna have 1 minute divergence.
Hmm.
But I'm not too worried about it. I mean, until it breaks, the 50, that might be something right around what is that 502?
Yeah, because like on the
Right.
15 minute on GU, it is bouncing from that. It looks like it's struggling with this divergence line, as you can see on my screen.
Yeah, and I'm trying to see like where you have the price action from, because
Yeah, let
can
me
you
show
zoom
you.
out a little bit?
Yeah,
Oh,
I have it right here.
for some reason my RSI doesn't go as high there, like on that, where you have that first reaction point or the that initial point.
Hmm.
My RSI doesn't go that high, so for me it's not divergent.
Really?
Yeah, so for me the highest point of divergence is at well, for me it's 23 o'clock, so it'd be 1 o'clock in the morning for you.
Of today?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
the high the last highest the last highest high before high a day.
Hmm.
So it should be 1 o'clock for you.
Which is about, oh, right here. Talk
Should be
about
a
this
little bit later.
a little bit
It's
later.
after Asian session.
Oh, it's after
One
Asian
o'clock.
session. Oh, okay, I see what you're talking about. So for you, it's
Yeah,
not
so
that.
for me
It's much lower. I mean, it's higher. I mean, it's much lower than in your screen right now.
yeah. So for me the RSI value only got to like 61 and a half.
Really? So it's higher. It's higher in your screen.
at 1 o'clock. Yeah, today.
Really?
So before today, the last RSI high was the first
Really?
Wednesday.
Hmm.
So I have it drawn as divergent from Wednesday into Thursday, and the Thursday like the high of the last week, right? Being that highest point. So I honestly wouldn't be surprised if this were to start coming down just because it's divergent, and then my third hit to divergence is at the point where your first point of divergence is. For me, that's the last point of divergence from last week, as a lower high too. So it's almost like it's retesting the high of week to see if it to see that higher time frame D2 play out, especially if it's getting close to the 800 there.
Yeah, which is like right over here. Yeah. Because I know on like whenever I saw this, like it was moving higher and it basically quickly reversed on you. I know I didn't touch the 800 EMA, but I know just we could see some more like I guess bearish momentum from right over here.
Yeah, because look at the structure of the daily. Yeah, so you see the zoom out a little bit more.
Yeah, I see that.
So you see even more. Okay, so see that high of last week or of the June 10th.
June 10th, like right over here. Yeah.
Basically, that the last highest point. So it basically it's like it retested that price level set at the beginning of March. You see that?
Yeah. Where it tests this level right over here.
In the back, at the very left of your screen.
Back of the very left screen. So
see that low point at the very left, all the way left.
Right over, like all the way here, or all the way here.
No, I'm saying go to the very left of your screen.
Right over here.
Nope. Bring it back to where it was before. So drag it down a little bit. Hold on, let me share my screen here real quick.
Yeah. It's a bit hard.
I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, here we are.
Yeah, it's a bit new with Discord, with this Discord.
Yeah. Okay. I was full screen. Okay. So here we're looking at this level right here. This is what I'm talking. This level, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking at it like this.
Oh, okay, I got you. I see that.
Yeah. This level from over here, and I'm sure you can draw it back further and see where it originally comes from, but obviously this price level is pretty significant. You have retests here, all over here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's almost like even on the not divergent, but it's still overall in a downtrend, like you pointed out.
Yeah, that's why on that's why on GU and GJ I'm actually like bear biased, because it just looks overall like the trend. It just looks bearish. Like I mean, of course, like it it may like have bullish momentum, like for sure. But like for me, like especially, do you remember that GU trade or that I don't know which either GU or GN trade that Austin took last October? It just basically like that whole move that happened like on your screen. So basically, like that big look, all that big bullish momentum. Like I know Austin was on a trade on that. So from right over there, like it was divergent for sure. So it went all the way up toward probably like what, like almost the 200 EMA or the 800 EMA, and then but like for me, I was shorting it. So like last October, I was shorting that bottom right over there, and I got stopped out pretty hard. And I know Austin just basically he fucking got like he just took it all the way up like 400 pips all the way up.
Oh yeah, when he was on vacation, huh?
Yeah, with Riley's birthday. They were on like in a small house, yeah, or like some small house.
I remember now.
Yeah, But that's basically the start
Incredible.
of that bullish, I guess, like momentum move.
Yeah, I see that. So that's why, like, here, you always hear me like, I'm just here for, pip a dip. That's it. That's
Hmm
all I want.
Yeah, for sure. For me too. Like
Right?
honestly, like I've been a swing trader for half my like most of my career, but like right now I just whenever I get into swing trades, like it's kind of hard for me. Like I want to just get my money and get it out. Like I don't want to stay in the trade for like weeks at a time.
Yeah. So see here, like, if it retests, like, this is to be expected as it breaks high of day.
Mm-hmm.
To retest this level, and at this point it is at the 1 minute 50. So I like to see if it holds. But even if it holds date, I'm fine because you have to look at it again from the 50 minute.
Mm-hmm.
That we're at we're still outside of the 8. Um, and I'll let you take over. I don't want to hijack too much.
No, no, no. You're fine, bro. You're fine. This is way much better for like the viewers, so they can understand it a bit more.
Yeah.
I guess where we're coming from. There was an A1 in GU. I didn't see that. Was there?
No. I'm not seeing it.
Yeah. I don't. Maybe he's talking about that. I
I
mean,
think we're seeing the push off of the 21 there.
yeah. Maybe he's talking about that, but I mean, that, I don't see that. For me, that's not even an A1. Like it's a three count formation. Don't get me wrong, but not an A1 three count formation.
Correct. So just like, and there was a trade like this the other day. Just because, exactly, just like you said, just because it's a push off the 21 does not mean that's A1. Because look, you have three bullish candles in a row.
Mm-hmm.
A candle formation is the whole point of a candle formation is that it comes down to the support level, right, the
Mm-hmm.
EMA, and then it pushes up,
Yeah.
or vice versa. And in this case, it doesn't do that. It's you have three bullish candles in a row.
Mm-hmm. Which yeah,
With
that's
one
exactly what some people were talking about on Friday. I think.
anyone else GU long. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, I think like the RSI value has to be like clearly like above the RSI and TL. It has to have it's more of the RSI value than anything else. So I mean, yeah, I see some people trade just mostly off candle formations, and it's just like, you know, I don't see it.
Yeah, and, and that's perfectly fine, but this isn't it.
Yeah,
Isn't one of them.
especially how it like reverses on you.
Yeah, and I can see it maybe making the argument of like a 4 candle formation,
Mm-hmm.
quote unquote, right? Because I mean, for me, it looks like the RSI did go through a candle close, but again, you'd be dealing with, just because it is a 4 candle formation,
Mm-hmm.
quote unquote, you'd be dealing with a 20 pip stop. And not to, to my own horn over here, but I got 7 pip stop.
Yeah.
So if
It's
you're reading, you know, if you're truly looking to expand your knowledge, that's why the D1 is the way to go. Like, I can't remember the last time I traded an A1, and it's because the D1s just happen a lot more often, and you can get a better price. They're cleaner. You can be more precise with your entry. I mean, what more do you want?
I mean, to be honest with A1s, like with the right market like volatility, like I know I like for me like my risk, I can risk up to 6% on A1s on like an actual good A setup. A1s perfect EMAs full trend. Like it's just like you can make. I feel like I mean obviously you can make more money on D1s because you're trading it almost every single day, mostly like and there's almost a D1 every single day. But like on A1s, like I feel like it's more of a I guess like yeah you can get a tighter stop on a D1, but an A1 like you can it's more of an accurate way whenever like I guess like when there's no divergence and like the market's really hot and like it's really clean. Like I feel like for me in my opinion I can make a lot of money on just one trade on the A setup because for me I risk way more up to almost 6 or 7% on an A1 like an A setup.
Mm-hmm.
But that hasn't happened for a long time. Like I haven't traded an A setup on like an A1 like and forever. Like never. Like almost this whole year, I haven't even traded a setup. I think.
Yeah. Now, coming back to like the topic of not the A1, right? Well, the A1 still go with the risk. EJ actually had a good candle formation confirmation. Again, still not an A1, but it almost looks to be off of the. I probably wouldn't trade it, but it almost looks to be off of the 21 EMA there. I think it's hard to just because the 8 and the 21 are so close together.
Yeah, I see
Again,
that.
it's not because the RSI isn't through.
I mean, obviously, like as coaches and as people who have been trading the system for a long time, we could use that as risk to reward for sure. Like it's not off edge, which is something that you have to take into account in your the grading of the setup. But like for me, like it's risk to reward. You could count that as risk to reward, but I wouldn't personally take it because that's an overextended candle. At least from like what I'm seeing, like for that candle that I see, like the recent push, it's 15 pips. So I wouldn't personally, huh?
Which one?
On EJ, is that what you're talking about?
Mm.
Yeah, like the last two, I guess like 1, 2, 3, like the last two, I guess the
Three candles.
yeah.
I see the retest of the 21 and then a push off of it for a new high a day. And again, I'm really like it's not an A1 at all because you don't get the RSI cross.
Yeah.
And you're right at ADR pretty much. I mean, you're within 5 pips of ADR. It's not an A1 by all means, but I think when you're looking at GU and then EJ as candle formations, you can't confuse a push off the 21 EMA when it's already pushing as an A1 as a candle formation like EJ had.
For sure, I totally agree with that. Do you trade candle formations just solely off like candle formations and not the RSI value?
No.
No. Oh. Just wondering, but
that'd be open.
But for me, like honestly, like with just having a lot of experience with the system, you could definitely do a lot of cool shit. Whenever like the market's volatile and like like ideas like pop up, you could basically like for me like sometimes on rare occasions whenever the market's really volatile, I trade solely on risk to reward, still based on our system, but not 100% like on what our system rules have say. So like especially on A1s, like it may not be off. Like sometimes I'll trade it off the 21 EMA. If it's a really good setup, like a strong B setup, EMAs and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll even trade it off like just like it's a counter formation, but it's not off the like it's not like technically off the 21 EMA. But the RSI value is still there, so I'll still take it. Like for me, like it doesn't have to be a really clean candle formation. And like for me, like of course, like I stick to the rules as much as possible, especially right now. But like for me, I honestly don't think it's, like something really important. Like the only thing that's important is the RSI value. Of course, that kind of formation has to be an actual kind of formation off a significant EMA. But for me, like whenever I'm trading through risk to reward, I make sure that the RSI value is at a proper sell zone, proper way to sell, and then I just wait for a counter formation off either the 21 EMA or the 8 EMA, and then I trade it off that basically. Yeah. But like that's on rare occasions. Like I don't usually try to do that as much as like at all, because it's just not me. Like it's not like I guess profitable long term in my opinion.
Yeah, and 100% agree. That's a good scalping method in my opinion, and it's cool because you still take advantage of the market volatility, especially taking into account the main factor of our edge, which is the TDI, the RSI value. That's the most important thing. Well, 100%.
I just closed 50% in my second
GJ?
position. Yeah, it's pushing again.
Yeah, GU pushed back up to high a day, and GG's doing nicely.
Yeah, I just closed half, and then I locked my stop at break even. So really nice. We just gotta, as a trader, you're just waiting a bunch of times. You're just waiting for that entry. But I'm gonna take it. My initial target. I'm probably gonna close like the majority of my positions. It's gonna be at one for me on GJ, like 134.624.
Yeah.
So, yeah, really good trades. GJ like it's pushing up. GJ's pushing up. I like how like.
Only two on the list today were GU and GJ, so it's cool to see them both work out. And obviously, you picked your fine. Originally I was a GJ, but I went and pushed down, and the liquid 50 came into the sell zone. I was like, nah, I'm good.
I know GN was like, I know some people were taking it short on GN. There's like a D1 on GN.
Where?
Or was there?
The 50, I hope.
I think they took it short off the 200 EMA, and then it basically
Sure.
reversed on them.
Yeah,
GN wasn't on my watch list. I mean, it was on my watch list, but it wasn't like the most probable setups for me. So I took GJ and GN. Like GU and GN was definitely like I think like the best pairs to trade today.
Yeah, 100%. Honestly, I didn't consider GN when I saw it pushing in the opposite direction with the EMAs and the TDI. I was like, nah, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you could focus on the intrant stuff. GU, GJ. Had those two been on the only ones on the list today, I'd be here still just waiting for an entry, watching a TV or something. I'm
GU.
gonna hit 3R GU, so as soon as it hits, just need 2 more pips, and then I'll be closing. I'll probably shoot for 3 before I close another little small piece.
Mm-hmm. So someone asked, was that a value A1 entry? So on GU on the 15 minute, would you count that as a valid entry?
No, so I'm gonna type it up right now.
So for me, like on the close of that candle, like that specific candle, that wouldn't be like a candle formation, but like the last two, like the two candles, since it's off, it touches the 21. I don't know. It's fucking hard to decide, but like it touches the 21 EMA, but is it off the 21 EMA? Is that the question? Like it's just you don't.
It's coincidentally off the 21 EMA. What you're seeing is a 45-minute push off the 50 EMA is what you're seeing.
Yeah, right here. Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm calling it a quote unquote a 4 candle formation, because in reality the push is off of the 21. It's just coincidentally within those 45 minutes that it's pushing off the 50,
Mm-hmm.
that last candle pushes off the 21 and through the 8.
Yeah, that makes sense. So for me, like obviously, like for the beginners, I wouldn't recommend at all to trade that, but I could definitely try trading that based on risk to reward, solely in risk to reward and RSI value.
And watch, I'm gonna reply right now. Hold on, actually, I'm gonna close a small piece that's just pushing right now. 21.
Yeah, just keeps on pushing.
Yeah, so I just closed another small piece. I mean, I have like 15% left.
15%.
Yeah.
I have about 40% left.
Of GJ.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I have about.
Nice. 40%. Nice.
Yeah, that's
What
basically why I knew like this thing had momentum to go to the upside today. Especially GU and GJ, but I knew we were gonna be a little bit early, especially like for like whenever I took it like at 4.
Yeah.
Usually on New York session, like if the entry doesn't happen on like New York session, I mean on London session, it usually happens on New York session. But that's what I've been seeing the last couple of like, I guess weeks.
Give me 2 seconds here.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm replying the same thing that I just said right now.
Yeah.
Almost word for word.
Looks like I guess like oh yeah, I've been following this guy named Paul through Instagram. He's a cool dude. He live streams as well. Oh, it's keep pushing up. Holy crap.
Andrew?
Paul, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Andrew's cool. The thing is with me, I'm usually asleep by the time that he goes on. Or like I'm done trading, so it's like I don't want to like when I'm done trading, I'm done.
Yeah.
So,
I think I'm about to close a little bit more. 0.
What was that?
I think I'm gonna close like I think like a bit more. Just waiting for another push up, and then like I'm closing the majority of my position, and then I'm out basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just close a little bit more, so I have like 5% left. Good winners, good winners. I took half an R on like the previous, and then about maybe 0.60 R, so about more than a percent on the day.
Good.
So definitely, it's definitely a good Monday. To be honest, like today, before I started trading my set, like before I started to trading my session. I was skeptical if we are gonna see like some kind of, I guess, momentum today on Monday.
Yeah, dude, me too. I saw two things on the watch list. I was like, man, I should just go to sleep. Go back to sleep.
You had two on your watch list?
Huh?
You had two pairs on your watch list?
Yeah, just GJ and GU, and then again, I had the EU on as a reversal.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, it's pushing up. The trend, I guess, kind of took over a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's kind of, again, just like GU on the daily, it's right at the 800. That's why I like the idea for the reversal, because of the daily. Look at GU pushing right back down.
Yeah. From your entry, you're around 3R. From my entry, I'm about 2.2R.
Nice. Yeah, I broke 3R. I had 24 pips was the highest. So right now when I'm going to where's the ADR? God damn. Yes, so much room in ADR. So what I'm actually going to do is I move my stop up to the highest. No, that's not what I want to do.
Yeah, it looks beautiful, to be honest. Like it broke through the Asia high zone, which is something that I was looking for. The divergence zone as well. I mean the divergence line, and then right now, like I think I would just look for the 400, 800 EMA to see what it does, or what GU does toward that level.
Yeah. So where's the 800 EMA?
On the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, it's at, for me, I marked it as 125,348. So about, let's see, it's about 18 pips from like right now where it's at, like 18 pips toward the 800 EMA. So it's still a lot of room.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna set my take profit to there at 34.
Yeah. Honestly, really good fucking trades. I'm gonna do an Instagram story real quick. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay, hey guys, what's going on? So I took a re-entry on GJ again. I'm actually currently up about 1.7R on that on the second entry. I closed half already. So Ryan actually took a trade on GU and he's about 3R. Yeah, and I'm actually calling him right now. Say hi, Ryan.
What's up, everyone? Yeah.
So yeah, he's actually up 3R right now. So that's, you know, GU is definitely playing out a lot. And then for me right now, I basically close about almost 90%. So I think I have like either like 5 or 10% left, and then I'm basically have my take profit right over here. So, you know, good winners to start off the Monday. And yeah, sorry if that was awkward, bro.
No,
Sometimes I get so fucking awkward doing Instagram stories because I'm like holding a phone, like I'm talking to no one. I'm talking to just myself.
Yeah.
My parents would be like, "What are you talking to?" Just myself, bro.
Oh, for me, no. Well, you told me. Didn't you say something? Like, hold up, you're gonna make a video real quick.
Yeah,
You said
Instagram
something.
story.
I heard you talk. I figured you're doing the video.
Yeah, the Instagram story.
Yeah, I heard. Hey, what's up, guys? I was like, I already knew it was a IG story.
Yeah, definitely GU. Yeah, it's playing out.
Yeah.
I
So
think so far, like in my opinion, from like looking at GU, definitely a better trade for today.
Yeah, yeah. And again, I mean, GJ can still hit. Again, the only thing that obviously the reason why I favor GJ is just because of it not being overbought too.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
But I mean, I'm happy. It's a good winner. If I get stopped out at at a high like under low a day, I have my stop at 51.
Mm-hmm.
So like it can still retest the 8 and hold it. That's perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have my take profit at 34. If I take an L, I'm still up 0.1%. If it goes to the 4 hour 800, it'd be a 0.5% winner on the remaining 15% that I have left. What more can you ask for 0.5%?
Yeah.
On 15 original risk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, like GU, the reason why, like, for the entry, like, the liquid 50 was still in the sell zone, and like, you know, like for at least what I have marked up, at least one of our members, like, I guess got in, and then like the RSI 50-minute RSI wasn't through the TL. So for me, like I like on the even on the second break for sure, like the liquid 50 was already in the buy zone, and then like RSI was through. But like for me at that time, whenever I was like looking at it, GU was not like I didn't take the entry because of that. But on GJ, I saw that the liquid 50 was already in the buy zone. 50-minute was through the TL, and then higher time frame confluence, a little bit more of a higher time frame confluence than GU. So I took the trade a little bit more riskier than I would have if I took GU.
Like later, right? Like right before it started pushing up off of the 50.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
On GU or GJ? I'm talking about GJ right now.
Yeah. GJ.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That would like they almost worked out like nearly like identical.
Yeah.
Like they were
Correlated.
holding the until they finally pushed off. GU, I could have waited on GU honestly,
Uh-huh.
but I like how it held the 800 for for 20 minutes. It just held the 800 right there.
Mm-hmm.
So when it broke the 50 and kind of pulled back down a little bit, that's when I got in. And then it pushed up a little bit and it held the 50 for about 5 minutes and then pushed up off of it.
Yeah, that makes sense, for sure.
So I could have waited as it retested like a little more solid like 800. I'm sorry, the 50.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I was fine. I got 7.5 pip risk, and the liquid 50 started to curl up a little bit even by the time I took my entry on the first break of the 50.
Yeah. And I just got stopped out. So, GJ, good winner by about I think half, maybe at one
You
point.
at 50 or where?
Yeah, 1.20% on the day. So
No, you had your stop at the 50.
no, a little bit below the 50.
Okay, so you just got tapped out.
Yeah, but definitely has potential to go all the way up for sure.
Yeah. So like I have my stop like at 501. So as long as it holds that higher low, right? That was set like half an hour ago. Fine. The pivot point, it's fine. If it doesn't fully break high like the high a day, I'm fine. Even with my spread.
Yeah, it's divergent on top as well on the 1 minute.
Huh?
It's divergent on top on the 1 minute as well.
Yeah. So it's fine. Again, I have my stop lock. It's only 50%. It's a good winner. Honestly, right now I'm probably just gonna watch some TV, maybe just go to sleep. I don't know.
Honestly, bro. Yeah. Fuck yeah, bro. Literally, we made money today on GU and GJ. It's only a Monday too, so it's not even like Tuesday or Wednesday. So we could see even more momentum, for the rest of the week, which is exciting. So
Yep. For the day, especially on a Monday, one and done, dude. One and done.
Yeah, exactly. So, bro, I appreciate you getting a call with me in with the stream. I think I'm gonna be streaming every day, just cause it's I don't know, it's fucking cool. So like, I hope you don't mind, getting a call with me sometimes, on the live streams. If people have any questions, you can answer them as well. Appreciate it a lot, bro.
Yeah, dude, no doubt. Thanks for reaching out, bro.
No problem, awesome, bro. So yeah, take some sleep, bro. You deserve it. Good winner for the day, all right?
Yeah, man. You too. Take it easy.
You too. Alrighty, I'm gonna post this little markup. I need to do this specific markup a little bit more. See how it pushes up? Just clean push up. This thing definitely has some momentum, still some bullish momentum on it. can't fucking spell, guys. Literally, this is why I don't, like, I fucking failed school, even though I passed fucking high school. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm done. I'm literally, like, I'm struggling, like, I barely slept. Okay, well, fuck me. Fuck my life, guys. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ah. Life of a trader, trading just sleeping 3 hours. Alright, so GU. Yeah, definitely GU, guys, was definitely, like, the best pair to trade today. Oh my god, Euro USD is just pushing up. Dang, god. Alright, guys, so if you have any questions or anything like that, put them in the chat. Little Austin, I gotta definitely change that discount code. But, yeah, because he gets annoyed a little bit about that. Sorry about that, Austin. I'll definitely change that as soon as I can. I could change it right now if you want. But yeah, so honestly right now, we're just looking at GJ and GU. I want to look at if Barrett's still on. I want to tell him, you know, how, if he took any trades left. Let's see, what is Barrett doing? Looks like still pushing down. It's 706 right now. GU. It's breaking the 50 EMA, so that could be probably D2 on top. So if it breaks the 50 EMA from right over here, breaks the structure right over here, I would probably, you know, that could be, you know, a level where to get out probably. So let's see what it does. So right now I'm completely out of my positions. I'm up around 1.20% for the day. It's a really good fucking winner. To be honest, like I'm proud. I'm really fucking proud about today. One thing that I wish I could have done better is manage GJ a little bit better on my first entry, because I was just busy with my like setting up the stream. Alrighty. This is Barrett right now. Barrett, what are you doing? Hello? Where are you at, bro? Are you not trading?
Where am I?
Yeah, are you not trading?
I was about to go for a run. What?
Oh, did you take any more trades?
No, I didn't take any more trades. I told after I go eat, I had to go for a run. I was gonna go trade the New York session, and it came up.
Okay, so keep an eye on GU and GJ. It's definitely the best. Ryan, one of our ASFX coaches, he took a trade on GU, and like GU definitely was like the better trade today. Just, you know, really fucking clean. But like in my opinion, GJ had like the better confluence. So, I mean, like you can't really do anything about that, because, you know, the market does whatever it fucking wants. So at the end of the day, it's probabilities, but you know, Paris can fucking do whatever it fucking wants. So, but like I said again, like GU, it's, you know, it from that push all the way down that we got stopped out, it basically just pushed a second push all the way up. So
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
GJ like as well, you know, it was choppy, but it finally fucking pushed. So on my re-entry, I made about what, like 0.6 R or something like that. So really good fucking way to start up the Monday, bro.
Yeah, dude.
So keep
And
it.
fucking my GCAT idea was still fucking. It just happened later, which pissed me off.
Yeah, that's usually how it happens on D1s, bro. You're gonna be a little bit early.
Yeah, let's go over a call and just go over everything again when we're not on when we're not like actually live trading, you know?
Yeah, for sure. See you, bro. Mr. Barrett's in the military, so he has PT in the morning. Which is fine. I think I'm gonna go to the gym too. You know, had a good time, good trading session. Hopefully you guys fucking enjoy. We're gonna be trading live every single day, Monday to Friday. Let's get this. GCAD. GCAD, I don't even think GCAD was in my watch list. Let's see. UJ's just basically doing its own fucking thing. GCAD. No, it was not in my watch list. Why did someone take a GCAD trade? Let's see. Looks like he was taking it along from the break of the fifth right over here. Look how choppy it is though. Like it's just, that's something I don't like to see whenever I trade. The chop, the indecision on price. Yeah, you can see that the body of the candles, you know, they're forming some kind of structure. But with the wicks over there, that's some kind of indecision. So you're probably gonna, you know, it's a more probable way of getting stopped out. Just swapping liquid 50. I don't like how the liquid 50 is like this. Like it's just literally like a snake. That's something that absolutely I will never trade. The liquid 50 is doing like a snake on the, you know, sentiment 50. So yeah, I mean, looks like maybe he traded a 3 candle in A1. You know, this 100% will be a C setup. So A1 probably, maybe something like that. 2 candle formation. Yeah, something like that. I want to see if it actually is an A1 entry. Let's see. So with that candle formation, not really. It's not really an A1 entry. I don't know if he took it. I mean, if one of their VIP members was looking at that candle formation, or else he was looking at a 3 candle formation, but like, I don't know. It's risk to reward though. There's definitely enough risk to reward so you could do your own little thing. But like again, like you gotta make sure that, you know, you're not risking a lot of pips, especially on that overextended, like these 2 big ass candles. So from right over here, 29 pips. Like there's no way I'm doing that. Like that's too much risk. Like that's too much pips that you're risking. And then the candles are a little overextended. So maybe he traded off that, or he traded off right over here. Which if he did from that candle formation, using risk to reward, he made around 2.3 R. So yeah, not too shabby. It's not too bad. So in you said AU. I don't even have. I keep forgetting. I don't even have AUD USD in my watch list. Fuck. Okay. You're looking at this. Are you looking at 3 candle formation right over here? Because I mean that's not a valid. Like it's a candle formation, but it's not like the RSI value is not proper. Unless you're taking it as a 4 candle formation. But like, the ADR, like it's right there, so it's not enough risk to reward to take it to ADR. So I wouldn't trade that personally. And plus, like you're risking what, like almost 21 pips. You know, that's a lot. You know, I don't risk like 20 pips at all whenever I trade. Maybe whenever I swing trade for sure. Rarely. GJ still pushing up. GU still pushing up.
So I took a re-entry on GJ again. I'm actually currently up about 1.7R on that. On the second entry, I closed half already. So Ryan actually took a trade on GU. He's about 3R. Yeah,
I fucked up so bad.
So yeah, he's actually up 3R right now. So that's GU is definitely playing out a lot. And me right now, I basically close about almost 90%. So I think I have like either like 5 or 10% left, and then I'm basically have my take profit right over here. So good winners to start off the Monday, and yeah.
We're probably gonna do a little workout today. I think I'm not running because I did like a heavy rock march yesterday, so I'm probably gonna have to do like maybe a hiking rock march. No runs. So should be a little fun little day. I got a lot of calls today though, so it's been unfortunate. And yeah, so I mean, really fucking awesome way to start the week. Really awesome trading session. GU and GJ are still pulling all the way up. D1 off the 50. Okay. See, that makes a little bit more sense. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, I just don't trade AUD pairs, and it's because of this. It's just not really... It's not really clean. I think you're seeing it, like, right over here, right? Something like that. Yeah. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. So you took it on the first break of the 50, or first break of the 800. Yeah, you're about 2R. That's good. I would probably treat this as like so it is RSI value is above, so that's something to take ahead of. ADR is you're almost max ADR, so I would at least close the majority of my position, or at least like 50%, and then have my lock stop into break even or profit. So I mean, yeah, it's definitely bullish. Like 50-minute, like clear states bullish. So definitely you could go max ADR on you. So yeah, it's a good D1, bro. So actually, instead of grading it a C setup, I actually graded it a B setup because of the higher time frame bias from what I see over here. Yeah, for 1 hour, 4 hour, 4 hour, same thing. One daily, probably bearish. Or no, bullish, but it's oversold. But yeah, really bullish. So yeah, I would probably mark that as a B setup, a strong B setup, something like that. So yeah, it's a good trade, bro. Congrats. do another Instagram story. Alright, what's going on, guys? So I'm completely out of all my positions on GJ. So first entry I made about half an R, 1.3 R. So I closed half an R, a bit more than half an R, still pushing up right now. So basically, from right over here, like I re-entered again because I knew we were gonna see probably we were just a little bit early. So re-entered again and basically pushed about almost 2R, and then basically I got stopped out at basically I got stopped out right over here. So yeah, it's a really good trade for the day. It could still be all the way pushing all the way up, toward like the end of the day. Ryan is still on GU, so it's a really good trade on his end because it's still pushing all the way up. It broke through the divergence line, broke through the zone, and it's just basically going all the way up. So his next level will be the 800 EMA, which is in the 4 hour 800 EMA is in the way. So yeah, if it goes through that, it could go all the way to 80 R. So it looks like GU was definitely the better trade for today. GU was definitely the better trade for today. But yeah, that's around like 3.4 R, so a bit more of a risk to reward on that he got. And then yeah, I'm about up 1.20% on that, so I'm gonna do these markups for you and post it up in here in the Facebook group. And yeah, hopefully you guys fucking stay tuned in the live stream. Alright guys, so I think I'm gonna be ending the stream right now. Yeah, it's 7:22. I'm basically done for the day. I still gotta do some more work on my stuff, but yeah, hopefully you guys fucking enjoyed. Let me know if there's anything I could do for you guys. If you have any questions, just DM me on Instagram, and I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. And yeah, hopefully you guys have a good fucking day. Tomorrow I'm gonna be live 5 a.m. CST, same time, maybe a little bit early. And yeah, just really good momentum for the start of the trading session. So for start of the week as well. So I'm really excited to see what we're gonna get for the rest of the day. So rest of the week actually. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And again, let me know if you have any questions. I'll be around on Instagram. So